We had the discussion in class that even though we've already taken notes on influencing public policy, this is actually the president's role in influencing public policy. So these notes will accompany the influencing public policy notes that you'll find in your notebook. His first role in influencing policymaking, which again in class we talked about as making laws. Legislation is also another word for law. So in this role, he may propose ideas for legislation. He does this in a couple of different ways. He can directly speak with a congressman. He can do it through members of his party, which are also in Congress. Or he could do this, and this is the most popular way, in the State of the Union address, where he basically sets an agenda for Congress to take care of throughout the year. The second way is to appeal directly to the people. In this role, the president may appeal to the people to have their support. We talked about what the word appealing means. If something is appealing to you, it means it's interesting, it might look attractive, it might be good. So in this way, the president is trying to gain support for his ideas. He can give a speech at a location somewhere in the United States, and it can just be directly for the people of that area. He can also give a speech on television, which would address the entire nation. And lastly, he can appear on television in a lot of other different fashions, like on entertainment television shows. He can approve or veto legislation. This is one we've talked about to the max. The president may choose to approve or veto legislation. If he signs it into law, that means he's approved it. It does automatically take effect. He could also veto a bill, which, as you know, this means he doesn't approve it, and at that point it does go back to Congress, and they have the ability to override the veto. He also appoints officials to help carry out the laws. He appoints members of the executive branch to help him carry out the laws. These are people like cabinet officers, which help and advise the president, and ambassadors, who work on the president's behalf in other countries.